Good morning, scholars. Now we are still continue with our previous session on ARP. First, I repeat, ARP means Address Resolution Protocol. Address Resolution Protocol is a communication protocol used for discovering the link layer address such as a MAC address is a media access control address, is unique identifier assigned to a network interface controller for use as a network address in communication within a network segments. This use is commonly in most IEEE standard 802 networking technologies. For example, Ethernet, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. We are in ARP, Address Resolution Protocol, is a communication protocol used for discovering a link layer address such as a MAC address which is associated with given internet layer address, typically an IPv4 address. You are already know IPv4 is the fourth version of Internet Protocol. It is one of the core protocol of standard-based internetworking method in the Internet and other packet switch networks. This mapping a critical function in Internet Protocol suite. ARP was defined in 1982 by RFC 826. RFC is a request for comments, is a publication from the Internet Society and its associated bodies. Most prominently, the Internet Engineering Task Force IETF, the principal technical development and standard setting bodies for the Internet. ARP has been implemented with many combination of network and data link layers technologies such as IPv4, DACnet, DECnet, Xerox PARC universal packets using IEEE 802 standards, FDDI, X.25, frame relay, asynchronous transfer mode ATM is a telecommunication standard defined by ANSI. In Internet Protocol version 6, network and the functionality of ARP is provided by the Neighbor Discovery Protocol NDP. You already learned about IPv4. Now in last sentence I am just explaining Internet Protocol version 6 is the most recent version of Internet Protocol, the communication protocol that provide an identification and location system for computer on network and routes traffic across the internet. This is all about ARP. In ARP, we are also covered the operating scopes, packet structures, hardware type, protocol type, hardware length, protocol length, operations, sender hardware address, that means SHA, sender protocol address, target hardware address, target protocol address, and many more. There are different 0 to 26 parameters covered in Internet Protocol IP version 4 over Ethernet ARP packets. This is we are learn here ARP attacks. ARP poisoning, attacker configure IP forwarding to send a packet to the default router for the LAN. ARP poisoning. The attacker sent a fake ARP to remap default router IP address to his MAC address. I repeat, attacker sent a fake ARP to remap default router IP address to his MAC address. It switch takes a packet from victim and forward it to attacker. Attacker machine intercepts a message for sniffing and send it back to the switch with the MAC address of router. Here you see the entire structure and the connection of the router with specific IP address 192.168.0.1, and hackers use a fraud MAC address to connect with the routers and get unauthorized access. This is a DDoS attack and ARP poisoning. Used method is spoofing. Now we are start RARP is a reverse address resolution protocol. Is used to allow diskless system to obtain a static IP address. System request an IP address from another machine with MAC address, you already aware. Responder either use DNS with name of Ethernet address or look up a MAC to IP from a data fetched from ARP tables. Administrator need to place table in a gateway. RARP demand responds to RARP requests. RARP vulnerability is used together with ARP spoofing to request an IP address and take part in communication over the network. Our ARP package format you seen here, we are cover the hardware type, protocol type, number of bytes in hardware address, the 6 for MAC. Must remember number of bytes in protocol address, length is 4 for IP. 6 to 7 operational code, 1 for ARP request and 2 for ARP reply. 1 used for request and 2 for reply. Then 8 to 13 source MAC, source IP address, target MAC and target IP address. Now we are look around IP. Basic of IP is use IP address of source and destination. IP datagram are moved from hope to hope. Best effort service, a corrupted datagram. IP datagram are moved from hope to hope. The best effort service and corrupted datagram are detected and dropped. Address content, IP address and port number in which IP version 4 address are 32 bit and IP version 6 address are 8 multiplied by 60 bits long. Now DHCP is a dynamic host configuration protocol. is a network management protocol used on Internet Protocol networks whereby a DHCP server dynamically assign an IP address and other network configuration parameters to each device on a network so they can communicate with other IP networks. A DHCP server enables computers to request IP address and network parameters automatically from the Internet Service Providers ISP. It's basically reducing the need for a network administrator or user to manually assign IP address to all network devices. This is still we are in basics of DHCP. In the absence of DHCP server, a computer or other device on the network need to be manually assign an IP address or to assign itself in a PIPA address. It is a link local address and also known as a stateless address, later of which will be non-enable it to communicate outside its local subnet. DHCP can be implemented on network ranging in size from home network to large campus networks and regional internet service providers network. A router or residential gateway can be enabled to act as a DHCP server. Most residential network routers receive a globally unique IP address within the ISP network. Within a local network, a DHCP server assigns a local IP address to each device. Here, depending on implementation, the DHCP server may have three methods for allocating IP address: a dynamic allocation, automatic allocation, and manual allocations. We are also seeing here the basic operation of DHCP is a connectionless service model using UDP. UDP is a user datagram protocol. Is one of the core member of Internet Protocol framework. The protocol was designed by David P. in 1980 and is defined in RFC 768 with UDP computer application can send message in the case referred to as a datagram. Here we seen is evolved from TCP/IP boot protocol. It is boot P used to solve a problem of diskless workstation. Here we need to know the boot process in which first obtain an IP address, then download a operating system. A boot protocol client send a broadcast to UDP port 67 is like a boot request. The boot protocol server listen on that port, reply to client by either a hardware address to create ARP entry and use a broadcast. Client downloads OS by using FTP, the TFTP, the file transfer protocol used for transmission of a data. Its assign address I already told about the manual, automatic and dynamically. In dynamic, the address are reused and shared. Client need to renew a list periodically. If client are rebooting but still have an active list, they reconfirm their list during reboot. If renewal fails, client will rebind to any active DHCP server. Client can release a DHCP assigned IP address. Here we see the DHCP client broadcast a message on a network subnet using a destination address or specific subnet broadcast address. A DHCP client may also request its last known IP address. If the client remains connected to the same network, the server may grant the request. Otherwise, it depends whether the server is set up as authoritative or not. A authoritative server denies the request, cause the client to issue a new request. A non-authoritative server simply ignores the request, leading to an implementation dependent timeout for the client to expire the request and ask for new IP address. For example, if H type is set to 1 to specify that the medium uses Ethernet, H length is set to 6 because an Ethernet address is 6 octet long. Is set to MAC address used by the client. Some options are set as well. DHCP attacks. First one is the denial of service. In which attacker send DHCP request using up all IP address in pool. Attacker uses a random MAC addresses. Switches can limit the number of MAC address used on a given link and prevent this attack. How to prevent this attack? Switch can limit the number of MAC addresses used on given link and prevent this attack. We are seeing more about DHCP attacks. Second is a man in the middle attack. By default gateway, attacker assign DHCP address by attacker disable DHCP server and then operates on DHCP server. Attacker run faster DHCP server, specify itself as a default gateway, is redirect traffic from victim to itself. It is all about, I repeat, IP spoofing. In man-in-middle attack, DNS redirections, attacker assign DHCP address, specify itself as a DNS server, is only redirect traffic to selected IP address. Mostly these attacks are seen in banking and shopping from unauthorized users or threats. Now IP we are continue in a next session. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.